Dallas Cowboys. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started. And off we go from Cleveland. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb. And some room to work. And he cuts it right into space. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 75 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, 46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
53 to Mike, 53, check 53.
Get that quarterback, D-line.
Here we go, 46, 46. Check. 46. Hot, 53. 46.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Going to take a shot for Gallup. He's got it at the 15. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the 9-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Kill. Go, get out there. Here we go, 47.
Now the first carry for an Ohio native. It's Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 40. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43.
Check 24, check 24.
80 weapon.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I enjoyed watching Robert Quinn in pregame warm-ups with you down on the field. Did it surprise you how tall and angular he is? You wouldn't think he'd be able to play against the run that well, would you?
But he can, and he showed it right there, didn't he?
That's that wrestling background he has. He understands leverage as well as anyone in the game. A big-time wrestler in high school. He didn't lose very often.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Jalen Smith in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He'll let it go deep. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Dallas.
Before now, here's 1st and 10. 7-7, our score after 1.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Oh, here we go. Oh. Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift. We're going to 54 right here. Watch the twins. Switch. Hey. 26.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him, though. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
47. Under 10. 26.
This is Elliott. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Get down. We're going to 53. Go. Get out there. 26.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Gun. Mike, 53. We're going to 54. Why in? Hustle. I got you. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. Set the tone, defense. 26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Sweat. Hey, we got 47. We're going to 54. Why in? Bang. 26.
4th down, Prescott. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Intended that time for Cooper.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Following the interception, Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Mayfield. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Play fake. Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 38 yards, and the Browns have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And an alley to run. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw is Prescott. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Big 46. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You remember me? You remember me?
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott throwing the out route incomplete. That's Fleming. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Prescott on 1st down. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st.
First down, Dallas.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Right here. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. And let's 26.
To the air again, Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Browns take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take you to school.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 35 yards away. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
53 the mic.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott, and he slings one that's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Cooper was the intended target. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
54. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time. Forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
20. 54 mic. He's
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
47. 53, check 53. Rap. Check 53's mine. Check 53's mine. You're not ready. Hey, kill. 27, 26.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
We're going to 53. We're going 47. Go. Get out there. Cheers. Let's go. Come on. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The veteran Morgan Burnett there on the coverage.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
in danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing, Prescott. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Christian Kirksey. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. This a 33-yard attempt. And Forbath will put this one through, and they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A good run by Chubb on 1st down as he'll get about 6 yards there. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Watch the out. Watch the out.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Run.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, we're 33.
Mike 5-4.
Hey, zoom.
Let's go 1-1.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Alert.
Come on, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
I got it.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. He finds Beckham complete. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Well, we looked at each other in surprise going for it on 4th down in the 4th quarter with a lead, but hey, you get it as a coach, you look like a genius.
So the next time we see Coach, he's going to say, well, that's why I coach and that's why you guys talked up there, right? He had the guts to go ahead and go for it, and it paid off.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Check. Watch 54. All day. Just
Regular.
They run it again with Chubb. And down inside the 15 he goes. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. He was brought down by Malik Collins. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They'll try and run it. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 10 yards out. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Prescott looks to throw on first. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 48 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. I got you, boy.
25, check 25, check 25.
A toss play to Chubb. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 15. A big pickup of 38.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Set, 180. Check, Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go. Up. 54. Hey, Haywood. I'm coming. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch.
Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Break.
20.
54, Mike.
Alert. Pistol.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Mayfield. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, we saw action to the final whistle in this one. Not only the touchdown at the end to add to their lead, then they tried to put more on top of the two-point conversion but didn't get it.
That's someone that wants to win and by as many as possible. They don't get the two-point conversion to add on top, but just the idea of going for it with that type of a lead already when they didn't need to do so, that tells you what his mentality is. He is an attack coach. Always attack.
deployed.
Enemy the electronics store.
We've got Charlie. Dominate. Defend the objectives. Assist your team at Charlie. We're on Bravo. Stand by. We're
Enemy
holding
at the
all
warehouse.
points. Defend. Hostiles at Charlie. Hostiles at Bravo. Go. We've lost Bravo. Securing Bravo. Securing C. Captured Bravo. Assist your team at A. We've lost Alpha.
Enemy at the courtyard.
Enemies halfway there. Step it up. You're needed to Bravo. We're on Alpha. Stand by. We're on Charlie. Stand by. Get those positions. We're being dominant. We captured Alpha. We're holding Charlie.
Enemy at the
Need
warehouse.
backup. Hostiles at Charlie. Go. Hostiles have Alpha. Securing Bravo. Enemy holds all objectives. Retake those points. Captured Bravo. We're taking Alpha. Securing Charlie.
Taking fire!
We're holding Alpha. Hold all the objectives. You're needed at Bravo. Hostiles at Alpha. Go. Losing B. Hostiles at Charlie, go. Enemy UAV overhead. We've lost Charlie. Let's back up at Bravo. Assist your team at A.
Grenade out!
Hostiles at Bravo. Enemy holds all objectives. Securing Charlie. We're taking Alpha. Securing Bravo. Securing A. We're holding Alpha.
Enemy at the compound.
Changing mag!
Get Alpha. We've lost C. We're on Bravo. Stand by. We captured Bravo. Losing A.
Enemy at the back alley.
Hostiles have Alpha. We're on Charlie. Stand by. Enemy UAV overhead. We've got Charlie. Need backup at
Enemy at
Bravo.
the warehouse.
Hostiles have Bravo. Securing B. Assist your team at C. We're holding Bravo. Assist your team at C. objective, free. We're holding Alpha.
Enemy at the warehouse.
Securing B. Securing Charlie. Securing B. They've got two objectives. Keep hitting them. We're down but not out. Let's go.
Enemy at the warehouse.
Come back, soldier. Fight another day. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover. The enemy is in airstrike.
Domination. Capture and hold the objective. We're taking Alpha. Securing Alpha. Enemy at the shop. Securing B. We're holding Alpha. Bravo!
Enemy at the cafe.
They have two. Retake those objectives. Losing A. Charlie. Losing Alpha. We're losing. Retake those points. Bravo. Alpha secure.
Enemy at the restaurant. Enemy at the hotel.
They have two. Retake those objectives. We're on Bravo. Stand by. Cluster strike ready for launch. We're holding Bravo.
Enemy at the hotel.
Target marked. Burn it all.
This is Building 0 good copy. Strike away.
You're needed at Alpha. Securing C. Losing Bravo. Assist your team at Bravo. We've got Charlie. Got the sentry gun on station.
Target marked.
They have two. Retake those objectives. Bravo. Losing C. They've reached the halfway point. Get Alpha secure. Assist your team at C. Enemy has Charlie.
Enemy at the back element.
Sentry guns down.
Hotel.
Enemy at Alpha, go! Two objectives lost. Move in.
Dropping ammo.
Enemy taking Alpha. On Bravo, stand by. Assist your team at Alpha. We're losing. Retake those points. Overhead.
Enemy at the shop.
We're taking Alpha. We got Alpha.
Enemy near Main Street.
Objective lost. Move in. Overhead. Care package inbound. Losing A. Securing Charlie. Attack those positions. We're Allied UAV overhead. We're taking Alpha. We're holding Charlie.
Enemy at the crossroads.
Securing Alpha.
Dropping ammo.
Alpha secure. Losing A. You're needed at sea. Overhead. We have 2 objectives. Take the third. Losing C. Securing Bravo. This is not over. Get out there and hurt them. You're needed at A.
Enemy at the hotel.
Two objectives lost. Move in. We have failed. Return to base.
Domination. Capture and defend the forward operating positions. Assist your team at Bravo. Must be.
Reloading.
Enemy holds 2 objectives. Take them back.
Throwing smoke!
Enemy at the warehouse.
Securing A. all objectives. Retake those points. We're taking Bravo. Securing B. We've got Bravo. Securing A. You're needed at Bravo.
Enemy in the courtyard.
Throwing smoke!
Reloading.
We've got two objectives. Keep hitting them. Losing B. Enemy holds all objectives. Retake those points. We're on Alpha. Stand by. Securing.
Enemy at the cargo containers.
Throwing smoke!
We're on Alpha. Securing Bravo. Securing Alpha. We're holding Alpha. We're taking Bravo.
Enemy in the
Enemy care package inbound. Enemies halfway there. Step it up.
enemy at the cargo containers.
Hostiles taking Alpha. Enemy holds all objectives. Retake those points. Securing Bravo. Enemy personal radar in the air. Securing Bravo. Securing Charlie.
Enemy at the shipping area.
Securing Alpha. Alpha secure.
Target down! Throwing smoke!
Securing Bravo.
Enemy at the hazmat building.
They've got two objectives. Keep hitting them. Friendly care package inbound. Hostiles at Alpha. Go.
Enemy at the courtyard.
Enemy holds all objectives. Retake those points. Securing Alpha. We're holding Alpha.
Enemy at the warehouse.
Hostiles. Lucky strike is go for launch. They've got two objectives. Keep hitting them.
Reloading.
Assist your team at A. Get those positions. Allied cruise missile away.
This is loader 2-0.
Enemy at the hazmat building.
soldier.